This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
So much hype surrounding.
We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight.
Missing with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that jab just missed with the left hand. A perfect counter lands. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't?
Misses with the straight left. How about that time counter shot?
These two were made for each other.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What about Jacobs in that last round? On to the second round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Counterpuncher is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Nice counterpunch right up the middle.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Insane action.
Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch.
It's bombs away. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back.
Beautiful counter shot. He parries that left jab away. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What about Jacobs in that last round?
And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell sometimes.
On to the third. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. showing exceptional chins, by the way.
He misses with that straight left. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. On to the fourth we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Lucky that hook didn't score. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. There's a counter shot. Nice counter.
They exchange punches.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you're in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab misses. Got out of the way of that right hook.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Talk about Jacobs in that last round.
And a round that seemed like an attack.
There's the bell to start round 5. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Good counter punch.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
Beautiful counter punch. Good idea, but misses with the left hook.
charts. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. How much cardio was... This is the beginning of round 6. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight was...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
The straight right just misses. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This round could go. Hold it right there. Jacobs in real trouble. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out if you...
Round 7, here we go. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Crawford's legs are all over the place. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? And that will do it. What a victory. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
That's lights out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win.